welcome to Instituto Projeto Neymar Jr here in Praia Grande in São Paulo. We are getting ready for the Neymar Jr Five World Final 2018. I'm Caroline Demores, and beside me is the man responsible for all of this, Neymar Jr. Neymar, how are you?
I'm fine. Muito feliz de estar novamente no Instituto, de estar recebendo todo mundo, né? Várias pessoas de vários países. Para mim é uma felicidade muito grande.
Neymar said that he is really happy to be here. Of course, it's the third year that he welcomes teams from across 75 different countries, and he's just really proud. But I'm also interested to know, these pitches are far smaller than the pitches that Neymar's used to playing on, and he grew up maybe 2 streets away. Did this help him with his style of play and him developing into the megastar that he is today? Neymar, eu queria te perguntar, esse campo é bem menor do que o campo que você é acostumado, mas você cresceu umas 2 ruas daqui, então você jogava em campinhos assim. Será que jogando nisso ajudou você a ser o jogador que você é hoje, ajudou o seu estilo, ajudou você a driblar, ajudou em ser a mega estrela que você é hoje?
Ajudou muito, porque é um tipo de campo que você tem que pensar rápido, você tem que raciocinar muito mais rápido do que no campo. Então, esse é mais estilo brasileiro de verdade, né? Futebol de rua, futebol de society, de campo curto. Então, me ajudou bastante.
He said it absolutely did, because this is true Brazilian football. On a short pitch where you've got to be quick, you've got to think on your toes. It's street football and football at its finest. So he said that absolutely, the person that he is today is down to pitches just like this. It's such a fast pitch. Neymar, thank you so much for taking the time to speak to me. I can hear the audience are literally chanting your name. You are wanted. Thank you so much. Well, if you're sat here thinking, what is Neymar Jr Five? Check this out.
From different courts and cultures, followed by national finals all over the globe. More than 60 countries playing together at Instituto Projeto Neymar Jr. You need to outplay them all. All the national champions will face each other till there's only one big winner. But more than a game, it's about passion. And best of all, enjoying this experience with your friends. As a bonus, the world champion will be challenged by Neymar Jr and his team. Can you score against Neymar Jr and his friends? But don't worry, if you don't, you can still learn how to samba.
Well, now that you know what it's all about, let me introduce you to Gendel and Giuliano Belletti. Giuliano, you've won a World Cup in 2002. You've won a Champions League in 2006. What is so special about here today, and who better to watch all the matches but you?
Always special when you are playing football. Yes, I know how it's difficult to win the World Cup, to win a Champions League, and how it's difficult to win this kind of match. So yes, a lot of experience. I'm very happy to be here. Yeah.
So Giuliano, you're going to join me in the commentary box. You've been watching all of the knockout games so far. What do you think is going to be the difference? What's going to win it for someone? Is it going to be team tactics or individual superstars on the day?
Both things, I think. Half, 50-50. I think you have to do a lot of things to complete the game. You have to prove your quality with the top quality players. So it's not easy thing. You have 10 minutes to score goals. It's not a long time. But yes, it's very difficult.
It's going to be very exciting. In fact, it's going to start soon.
It is going to start soon, so I'm going to let you two head off. Go on, go now. Get a head start. Well, you'll be listening to the two of those throughout today's show. But I hear you say, what are the rules, Caroline? Check this out.
Neymar Jr.'s 5 rules will change your style of play and strategies. Each team has 5 players. There is no goalkeeper, so if a team concedes a goal, it loses a player. It's forbidden to step in the box. It results in a penalty for the other team. Each match lasts up to 10 minutes, or until a team scores 5 goals, eliminating all the opponents. If a match ends in a draw, it goes to a one-on-one battle. Memorise the details, keep them in mind, and show divine football.
Okay, we are live from the commentary box. I'm Adam Gendel. Joining me, Giuliano, Bill Betty. It is going to be a cracking day, Giuliano. How are you feeling about it? Are you excited?
Yes, definitely. I'm very happy to be here, to watch the game. I have a lot of quality players, good intensity. So yeah, we have fun.
Here we have, as you're looking, the women's final. This is the first time there's been a women's tournament since the Neymar Jr Five began. So the very first semi-final we have is Brazil versus Slovakia. We're just waiting for the teams to make their way. There's the nice wide shot. Look at that. Here's some highlights from the quarterfinals against England. It was a bit heartbreaking, to be honest. England were absolutely resilient until the last minute, and this little mistake, oh dear. There you go. Brazil nicked the 1-0 there. And it was all over for England. And then Slovakia absolutely destroyed USA 4-0 in the other quarterfinal. So that was a little bit more of an easy win for them. So it's going to be a very, very exciting game, this one. Brazil, obviously, Giuliano, you've got a little bit invested in this one. These are your goals. What do you think?
Come on, Brazil. It was an intelligent match against England. Just one good opportunity and scored the goal. It was fine.
Yeah, they're coming off quite a good win there against England, but Slovakia, you know, they beat the USA 4-0, so they must be feeling quite confident. How important is that going into the next game off a big win?
The confidence is very important in the final game, the important match. You have the qualities to play the game, but you have the confidence to do the better things. Of course, you need to do that.
Okay, there we go. There's the teams you've just seen on the screen there. There's the man himself, Neymar, getting comfortable with his crew. If you're lucky and stick around with us, you might see him kick a ball or two. But for now, it is semi-final number 1, Brazil versus Slovakia. It's tense. Giuliano, how much is the semi-final kind of, is it more nerve-wracking than a final because you can almost taste being there?
Almost the same. You have 10 minutes. You have 10 minutes to decide.
All right, as Giuliano said, 10 minutes on the clock. The first goal, as you saw in the rules video, will mean the other team lose a player, which is massive, really. It's a huge disadvantage, so obviously it's going to be very cagey from the start. Slovakia looking very... oh, there you go, Sky Flyer. Slovakia looking very tight at the back, parking the bus a little bit, and now it's their time to come and attack.
And the concentration is very important. It's small pitch, a lot of players, so you need to be focused all the time.
Yeah, we saw in the match against England, one mistake cost them the game. I mean, from your experience, I know you never made that many mistakes.
Especially in defense line, if you have the last player and you against the goal, you can't not make mistakes.
You can't mess around at the back, can you?
Definitely not.
Clear your lines. Oh, see that bit of skill? The Brazilian crowd absolutely love it. Oh, that was a pull of the shirt, ref. Come on. Ref saying to calm it down a little. Getting a little bit feisty already. Whoa, where's that going? Oh, it's in! Oh, wow, Slovakia are in the lead, 1-0. Well, what a strange goal. Seemed to take a little bit of a, was it a little bit of a deflection? And Brazil have got everything to do now, Giuliano.
Was all goal, unlucky ball, but now, of course, Brazil to not is foul here. Brazil need to do something different now.
They are going to have to dig deep in this one. I mean, it probably takes you back to the Champions League final where you were 1 down, and I mean, what happened in that game? That was quite memorable for you, wasn't it?
It was a massive moment for me, my career, my life. Second half, Barca against Arsenal. Was draw, and they scored the winning goal. It was an important moment in my life.
I imagine it was one of the highlights. That's quite a good one, Champions League winning goal. All right, it's all about the semi-final. These guys aren't in the final yet, though. Brazil pushing. Slovakia are literally sitting in front of the goal, trying to block everything. Oh, lovely. And it just banged clear. I mean, with 7 minutes left, do you think Slovakia can afford to just sit at the back like that? Or they need to try and get another goal?
Now is a tactical game to Slovakia and Brazil. Need to do something.
Slovakia pushing forward. That looked like a little bit of a trip there, but ref has let play go on. As you'll see in these in the games to come, it's been a pretty intense tournament so far. Have you been pretty impressed with the amount of tackles flying in? It's been pretty aggressive, yeah?
You have more contact, more physical contact is normal.
Brazil pushing, trying to unpick the lock that is the Slovakian defence. Can they do it? Not at the moment. 6 minutes left. Pumped forward. Don't see that too often from a Brazilian team. As you can see, there's no throw-ins. It's just a kick-in from the sideline. Oh, that was a good little tussle there. Ref has blown up. He's getting... Oh, he's gone for the yellow. Early yellow card, Giuliano. What do you think about that?
And now Slovakia have the counter-attack. And of course, it was a foul for a yellow card.
That looked like a professional foul to me. You know all about that. Or maybe you didn't do that kind of thing, did you?
Tactical foul. When you have a counter-attack against you, of course, this kind of foul is necessary.
All right, we're about halfway through. 5 minutes left in this one. Slovakia pushing on, trying to get that all-important second goal. But it's not coming yet, which means, oh, ref didn't give that, and Brazil are flying away. It's a solo run. Right, Giuliano, you're a defensive mastermind. What have you noticed about a lot of teams leaving this one defender right in front of the box?
I think the best way to keep your defense line okay, you have the more important work on the pitch. This kind of play, you need to do focus, concentration with all the time.
All the Slovakian team back though, trying to make that goal look as small. Oh, they've slotted it in! Oh my goodness! Do you know what? I don't know if that was through the keeper's legs. Somehow they found the way, and it is 1-1.
Good teamwork, good pass.
Look at what it meant to her as well. All right, we've got a game on now, Giuliano. Game on.
We have 4 minutes.
Slovakia have to attack now. They've got to. Or you can almost see a Brazilian goal again. Definitely got momentum behind them now. Oh, that defender must be kicking herself that it was through her legs. They'd been defending so well, but in a way, it was costly. They should have gone for another goal and tried to finish them off.
They tried to do the moment of the game. Brazil is play better. They tried to do the second goal.
But they didn't really take advantage of the extra man.
You need to use that.
All right, 3 minutes left. All going long, completely unmarked. Whizzes across the Slovakian goal line. Have it, look at that, banged it up the top. just put her foot through it, but Brazil seem to be finding all kinds of... Oh, lovely. Picked her pocket right in front of goal. Heroics on the line. That was pretty much goalkeeping. No hands, of course. Free kick to Slovakia. They are hanging on with about 2 minutes 30. And let me remind you guys at home that if it is a draw at the end of the 10 minutes, it will go into sudden death golden goal with one player from each team battling it out. And that is some tense, nervy stuff, let me tell you. But we're far from over yet. 2 minutes to go. A lot of space for Brazil on the counter-attack. Fantastic defending again. People are falling. It's getting messy out there, Juliano.
Yes, a lot of counter-attacks for both teams. Yes, good intensity.
Very good, very intense. The tension is palpable. The wind has picked up around Praia Grande at the moment. It's kind of got a slight dramatic edge to it compared to the hot sun of yesterday.
It's not usually Brazil play with the counter-attack, but I saw 3 or 4 here.
Yeah, normally more possession, but they're definitely counter-attacking. It's kind of working for them. It's got them back in the game. Absolute battling against the boards, but Slovakia coming. Oh, that wasn't far away. And it's Brazil who are defending the line. Free kick, Brazil. Oh, she was claiming for a card there.
1 minute.
A minute to go. How do you feel when you're this close to a final? Oh, off the post! Surely Slovakia have got to do a bit more in this last minute, or Brazil are going to keep coming. No one wants to go to sudden death.
You cannot lose the concentration now.
Yeah, this is it. This is pretty much what England did in the World Cup in their semi. Concentration lost. They're so close. Banging it long. Oh, great touch. What a tackle, Juliana, that was.
Was nice, huh? Good work in defense by Slovakia.
15 seconds to go. One chance, surely. No, the Slovakia have done enough to force the draw. Not enough to nick it at the end. 5 seconds to go. Oh, no, surely not. Surely. It wasn't going through the legs that time. She saved it. So it does go down to a sudden death. 1-on-1.
Wow.
Oh, it's tense for the first match.
It's just 10 minutes, but it's hard work, good intensity. Well done for both teams.
All right, at this point in the game, what are you thinking? There's a lot of pressure on one player. I mean, in a shootout, it's a little bit different, but when you're watching that one player, how can you relate to that?
The pressure, I think, is the same as a penalty in the regular match. I shoot a penalty in the Champions League final, Chelsea against Manchester United, 2008.
I remember.
What a pressure, amazing, unbelievable. But if you're training hard, if you prepare for that, it's okay. But the experienced players have a lot of pressure as well. So yeah, it's very difficult.
Did you know where you were putting your penalty? Did you always know where you were going to place it?
Well, in that moment,
yeah,
was Van der Sar. I always wait to the goalkeeper move.
Oh, they're off. Okay, drop ball. Brazil looking like they've got a chance. Tried to go for the little nutmeg. It wasn't enough. You've got to keep your legs together at this point or you're going home. It's so cagey. This is so tense. It's like a standoff. Oh, she's committed. Oh, my goodness, what a tackle. No, it's done. Oh! And the Brazilian fans are happy. They are in the final. And you have got to feel for Slovakia there. Oh, it's so heartbreaking, Juliana.
Slovakia made a mistake, I think. Yeah. Give the ball to Brazil. Brazil just have equality, 1 against 1. Scored the goal.
Well, there you go. absolute heartbreak. Look at the tears from Slovakia. You got a feel for them. Okay, I think we can throw down to Caroline, who's got an interview right now.
Andressa, who scored the winning goal for Brazil. Now I'm going to have to speak to her in Portuguese, but I want to know, what is she feeling right now in front of Neymar? She just scored the winning goal for her country. They're in the final. Andressa, na frente do Neymar, você conseguiu. Vocês estão na final, como é que está se sentindo?
Estou muito feliz por ter ajudado o meu time e vamos ser campeão, Brasil.
Foi difícil, mas vocês conseguiram.
Foi difícil, mas conseguimos, graças a Deus.
She said it was really hard, but they got there in the end. Thanks to God, they're in the final. Let's go, Brazil. Kendall, it's back to you.
Well, she did look very happy. She looked incredibly happy with that, Giuliano. That's, you know, that's a good one for the local kids. Yeah. Huge cheer when that went in.
It was a difficult match, difficult, very difficult. Slovakia played very hard in defense. Yes, Brazil made patience, focus. It was nice.
You've got to think, if Slovakia had really used having an extra player, they could have got that extra goal and just finished Brazil off, and they didn't do it.
In the game and after, the 1-against-1, they play in the defense line. Brazil just keep the focus and score the goal.
Okay, so we've got our second semi-final of the women's competition, Japan versus Italy. The girls are making their way onto the pitch. Got a few highlights from the quarter-final. It was an absolute battle for the Japanese team. They were 1-0 down. And they came back, they got the equaliser, and then in the dying seconds, got the winner. It went absolutely wild, as you can see. They were pretty happy with that. And Italy got the win over Jordan with a 2-0 display. Very confident. So this is a bit of a hard one to call. Japan have clearly got the never give up attitude, coming down from 1-0 in their game. And Jordan just with a solid, Italy with a solid performance against Jordan. This could go either way. So Giuliano, who's your favourites for this one? You obviously had quite a good time in Japan during 2002.
Yes, and Japan played very well the last game.
Look at the footwork there from the Japanese, picking their way through, but Italy come back strong.
Both teams playing attack, yeah? No defense line, nothing. Play to score goals.
Yeah, they look a lot more, it looks a lot more open than the last semi. Maybe they learned something from watching the... How important is it watching another semi-final if you're playing in a semi-final yourself, to watch the other team?
Well, you always, you know the other team, you see the other team play other games, but this kind of semi-final have more intensity on the offense line.
The ref is saying, what's the ref saying here? He looks like quite a scary ref, to be honest. Saying drop ball, I think. He wasn't happy with something. I'm not going to argue with him, and I'm sure they're not either. So drop ball in the middle. Still 0-0. 8.5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, look at that intensity from the Italian striker. There was only one person winning that drop ball. Italy pressing, but Japan are always ready to strike on that counter-attack. That's how they got their goals. Put your heads, everyone. Oh, into the crowd. That's how they got their goals in the quarter-final. Quick counter-attack in play, but Italy look pretty solid defensively at the moment. Japan seem like they're struggling to settle into the game a little bit. Look a bit all over the place. How important is it to be organised at this stage?
It's an intelligent kind to play against Italy. Italy is very strong in the offense line, but Japan have a lot of quality as well.
Referee gives a free kick there. I thought that was a good tackle, to be honest, but he's giving it. So maybe Japan with a chance to push forward, create a few chances of themselves. Lovely little drag back. Great skill there in the middle of the pitch. Okay, Japan pushing down the wing. It's getting quite messy out there at the moment.
Good football from Japan, eh? You thinking about 20 years ago, was a different kind of football from Japan, but now here, they try to play teamwork and play very well.
And this kind of game seems to suit, I don't want to curse them, they're right in front of the goal, but this kind of game seems to suit their style of play quite a lot.
Hey, have more contact with the ball, so you need to have some abilities, and Japan and Italy play very well.
Italy with a shot straight across the box. Didn't have the accuracy to make a goal for them, but they're still pressing. Little pull of the shirt, still managed to get a shot off, but it's, again, not on target. Japan clear their lines. A little bit of pressure here for Japan.
Yes, pressure by Italy.
So historically, as a Brazilian player yourself, what was your mentality going into an Italy game? What did you expect from them?
Well, Brazil always play like in the offense way, never playing the counter-attack or in defense line, but you need to respect the opponent. Italy or Japan play very good football.
Would they often try and frustrate you and just slow the game down a little bit?
One game is different from the other games. Of course, it's 10 minutes, focus, concentration, and you need a lot of intensity.
Oh, little lob. Oh, didn't have the dip on it that she wanted. Italy look like they are being slightly more dominant at the moment. But oh my, oh, that was a cheeky little lob there. That Japanese player in midfield is pulling all the strings at the moment. Still looks like she's got a lot of energy. Bit hopeful shooting from there. Can't see a goal going in from there, to be honest, but no, that was a toe. That was off the toe. You know you're tired when you start shooting with toe pokes like that. All right. 3 minutes, 50 seconds left until we go to... Surely we're not going to get another golden goal situation. Italy pushing on. They're generally sitting on the halfway line most of the time. Japan team name is Ciencia. And the Italian name is Futsal Florentia. So obviously representing their country, but they all have team names as well. They've qualified in local tournaments, then went on to their national finals, and then they obviously won that and managed to come here for the final, and that's it! Oh, they switched off, Juliana, Japan. You've been saying it the whole time, keep concentration.
Yes, Japan lost the concentration that play.
Oh, it was through the legs. Oh, she will not want to see that replay.
Unlucky.
Oh, that is very unlucky. Very basic error at this stage. And now Italy trying to make the most of that advantage. You said it all along, Giuliano, it's all about mistakes. You can't make mistakes at this stage.
A little mistake in defense. Now, of course, Japan will go to the office. And Italy will try to do the counter-attack.
Beautiful volley clearance that was from the defender at the back. All right, Japan have really got to start doing something now. 2 minutes to go. They did come back in their quarterfinal. I believe it was about 2 minutes left when they came back, and they were 1-0 down at that point.
Yeah, that's the idea. Keep the ball in the attack.
Yeah, Italy are doing what Slovakia didn't really do, trying to keep the ball at this end of the pitch. Getting a bit messy there, ref letting it play on. Oh, lovely little clearance. Approaching the last minute of the game. It's going to be very difficult for Japan to get back into this, but you never know.
One minute to go. We just need to keep the position, but...
Oh, tried to play it off the wall. You were saying earlier, not many people playing it off the wall. But she tried a little 1-2 in front of goal. Would have been beautiful if it had worked out, but... Little back heel, it's not enough. Drag back, he's got to give that, ref. Got to. Good sportsmanship there, little hand slap. Vibe has been amazing at this tournament. But there's definitely a fierce bit of competition. Oh, no. Oh, that was close. I saw one of them yesterday. The mixed men's Japanese team did a little chip from their own half and scored one from there. It was beautiful.
10 seconds.
Surely it's too late. 10 seconds to go. Come on, Japan. That's it. It is all over. It was a cagey affair, Giuliano. It was very tight. One goal's enough. And the Italians are very happy.
Italian play well, huh?
And there you go.
Yes.
Our second finalists. So Brazil, Italy final. Look at this little replay, couldn't quite make way through the defence. Italy were pressing, and then this was the goal. Little nutmeg. It's still painful to watch.
Shame from Japan.
I would not watch that if I were her again. It was just a moment of concentration gone.
Good final, Brazil against Italy. Good final.
It's going to be a very exciting final, Brazil-Italy. All right, as you can see, we're going to have a slight break before we move into the mixed semi-finals, so we'll be back very soon. We are back for the first of our mixed semi-finals here at the Neymar Jr Five World Final. We have got Colombia against Argentina. This is going to be a tasty affair, Giuliano.
South America is very happy now.
I was going to say, I think there's going to be a lot of emotion on this pitch, a lot of energy, a lot of passion, and it's going to be very fast. So pay attention, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a good one.
Let's enjoy.
If you are interested in watching all the teams' route to this point, or any of the other teams competing, we've got 59 in the mixed competition that have been here all weekend. You can look on redbulltv.com and check everything out, and pick your team and see all the games, all the goals, and see how they got on. But for now, it is all about the semi-final. It's quite a slow start, but it is all about that first goal, you've got to say, Giuliano. It's so important, isn't it?
Yes, especially in the semi-final.
What's the most nervous semi-final you've ever played in?
Well, I played the World Cup 2002 semi-final, Brazil against Turkish. Was nervous, but I was prepared for that, yeah.
You must have felt pretty confident about that one. But still, anything can happen in a semi. So let's, starting to quicken up the pace a little bit. A few more fiery tackles flying in. Ref getting out the way. His cheeky little smile. He's done a good job, that ref. He's had to ref some very aggressive games over this weekend, so through ball for Colombia, not quite reaching its target. Oh, good tackle. That was a right back's tackle. That was a Valetti tackle. Oh, that's got to be a free kick. You're watching very intently, Giuliano. Your eyes are glued to this. It's good, isn't it? Who do you think is the stronger at the moment?
It's a lot of contact, of course. Look, the player injury, I think.
Yeah, it looks like he's holding his wrist. Not sure what went on there. Come on, let's get on with it. It's just running down the clock. They have got a substitute. There is rolling subs. So it's 7 in a team. Looks like he may have to go. I feel a bit bad now. Maybe he has hurt his wrist. Neymar can't come on for you. Don't look at him. He's playing later. The clock is still going. They're not stopping any time for this. So I don't know if this is an advantage or not. It's not like they're winning yet.
It's better for the game to stop the clock.
Oh, they have. There we go. It stopped on 7 minutes and 16 seconds, so there'll be no action missed, ladies and gents. Don't you worry. Is he playing on or not? He's holding his wrist very frailly. Yeah, it looked like he went down pretty hard on it. But we're back underway. Colombia clearing their lines a little bit. Game's been slowed down a little bit now. Ooh, way over. Shooting a goal that's about 1.5 meters wide. So it's not an easy target.
Yeah, a little of patience. It's important to have the ball, keep the position. The clock is running, but of course you have a quality players on the pitch.
So in your semi-final against Turkey, how important was mental strength at that point? Were you feeling tired from the tournament, or were you feeling still strong?
No. to win the World Cup, you need to win 7 matches, 7 games. So we prepare for that, physically and mentally. So yeah, that match it was okay. Ronaldo scored the winning goal, and our team played very well.
Free kicks Colombia. Ref coming over, saying calm it down a little bit, and he's like saying, "Oh, my wrist hurts though." So no excuse though. No fouls at this stage. If you're wondering if someone does get a red card, that counts as a goal for the other team. So it's not just you don't just lose a player, it's a goal to the other team. So you don't want to get sent off. But it doesn't stop them sending in a few wild tackles here and there. Oh, free kick to Argentina, trying to get out their half.
You have more pressure when the clock is 5 minutes to left.
It's interesting that most of the games we see, you kind of get to the 2-minute mark or 3-minute mark, and a lot of the goals are coming towards the end, where little mistakes are costing the game. So it is, concentration is so important, isn't it? Argentina still look very fresh though.
It's important to keep the defense position. Look Colombia now. Cross the ball. Patience.
Great tackle that. Couldn't hit the target though. Lashed it at too much power. It's amazing how many goals we've seen over the weekend that have just been instinctive shots though, from quite far out. Yellow card for Colombia. It's getting heated. Sun's coming out a little bit. It's been really windy here all morning. The wind's still here, but hopefully we'll get a bit more sun and it'll clear up a bit for us. No rain yet, touch wood. Oh, it's like a chess match now.
Yeah.
Argentina like coiled cobras, ready to strike. Oh, oh my goodness! Did you see that? What a lob!
What a goal.
That was unbelievable. Quick, give us a replay. That is a massive goal. That's one of the goals of the tournament. No way through. He's like, don't worry about it. I'll just pop it straight in there. It was inch perfect. Absolutely. Look at this angle.
Top quality.
Wow. That has got to be one of the goals of the tournament for sure. 3 minutes to go. Did you ever score a lob like that in your career, Giuliano?
No.
Yours were more like, you know, a little run and then a long distance blast, wasn't it?
Yeah, as a right back, especially in FC Barcelona, was 3 years, just 1 goal.
Yeah.
In the Champions League final. And in Chelsea, I play in different positions, midfielder. In the attack position, I scored more goals.
How many did you get for Chelsea? Like 3?
5.
5?
5
okay.
goals, yes.
But 3 of them were like amazing, weren't they? There were 3 belters.
Yeah, shoot from long distance.
1 against Tottenham was good.
Yes, and
Yeah.
Middlesbrough and Wigan as well.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Middlesbrough, that was a belter. If you have time, go and Google. Giuliano. Oh, there we go. No goal, I think. Has he given it? Maybe not. He didn't give it. Still 1-0. Colombia with a chance to counter-attack. 2 minutes left on the clock. Can they get back in this game? Argentina parking a big blue bus. Tried a lob. Tried to recreate what the Argentina guy did. Couldn't do it. A little bit of time wasting here from Argentina. Ref says play on, he's not doing it. They're just going to keep it down here. A little bit risky. Long searching ball. A lot of space, good defending. They are still pressing by the looks of it. Oh no, a bit of a long ball back there.
Yeah. Good play for Argentina. Look.
You got to say they look in control right now. The referee was happy with that challenge, although there was quite a bit of an impact there. Colombia look a little bit stretched at the moment. Oh! Talk us through that one, Juliana. What an angle. Wow. That's a difficult angle to score from. And that is 2-0 Argentina.
Was our goal.
And Colombia down to 3 men. You got to say it's all over, really. 20 seconds to go. Definitely all over, in fact. What am I saying? Have a shot anyway. Go on. There we go. That's the final whistle. Argentina in the final. Team Narigas will make their way into the final. Their team quote is, whoever doesn't give their all does not deserve to be part of the team. There you go. They're obviously quite a serious bunch, but it's working for them. They're in the final. And Colombia, unfortunately, are going home. Although they won't go home, they'll stay for the after party tonight. Drown their sorrows, I'm sure. All right, I think we can throw down to pitch side with Caroline, who's got an interview for us. Over to you, Caroline.
Thanks, Kendall. I'm here with Pablo, who has just won for Argentina. Pablo, you're in the final. How are you feeling?
Very happy to play the final. It's the third time that we play, and we are so happy. The team, and we are very concentrated to the final, and a little nervous.
But it was great. You didn't go down to one-on-one. It was amazing. Well done, you. High five. Woo! In the final. Kendall, it's back to you.
Thanks, Kaz. Well, there you go, Argentina. Guaranteed a place in the final. What is the relief like when you know you're going to play in a World Cup final? Is that just the most bizarre feeling in the world?
Definitely was the best moment, of course, for a soccer player, especially is because the World Cup is the more difficult competition in the whole world. You need to prepare hard, you need to concentrate, you need to focus. So yes, was a good feeling before the final match.
I can imagine it was better than good. Well, there you go. As you can see, the next semi-final is about to start. We've got Mexico versus the United Arab Emirates. In the quarterfinal, Mexico beat South Africa 2-0 to make their way, so here's a bit of action of that. Went to a golden goal. Lovely little finish, and that was the goal that got Mexico to the final. Massive moment for them. And the UAE also going through with a golden goal against Denmark. Look at the celebration. Meant so much to them. So quite interesting that both teams got through with golden goals in this one. They've both experienced that pressure. So the teams, the UAE is Hamza Bar Rahim, Omar M. Ali, Taha H. Saif, Salim Sada, Mohammed Razak, and Abdullah Al-Jafi. Excuse me if I'm pronouncing any of them wrong. I'm sure I probably am. And Mexico, Benjamin Gonzalez, Luis Manuel Terrell, Luis Fernando Bernal, Jose Alberto Garcia, Fernando Carranza and Eddie Ramirez. So who will face Argentina in the final? Who do you think, Giuliano? Have a guess.
Mexico, I think.
Yeah? Why? That was just a complete guess, wasn't it?
You asked me, I have the answer.
Okay, you have to answer, I guess so. I'll put you on the spot. Oh, what a lob! Well, I'm going for the UAE then. I'm having a guess too. Make it interesting. The UAE team is Al Rijab, their team name. And Mexico is Deportivo Mago. So 59 teams have competed this weekend here at Praia Grande. And this is the second semi-final. They are going to be tired mentally and physically. They've come a long way from regional qualifiers and national finals, and then this, the world final. Incredible, really. Over 125. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! It's a goal. What happened? No, ref says no. What happened, Giuliano? Make sense of that. You're going to get a little replay.
Happened?
Well, it looks like they took a quick free kick. Oh, hang on, it was an own goal. It was an own goal. UAE completely switched off, but he's not giving it anyway. Ref saying that play hadn't started.
Corner kick.
That is a massive let-off for the UAE.
It was a corner kick for Mexico.
Wow. Well, that is, if you need a bit of luck in a tournament, that's probably their bit gone, because that was I couldn't see anything wrong with that. They just completely switched off, let the ball roll in their own net.
In the regular football, the throwing flow to your goalkeeper and the ball go inside the goal is corner kick for the other team.
I'm not sure why the ref disallowed that. Maybe, I don't know. They are actually debating it on the sidelines. Bit of controversy, it's exciting. If we find out what the decision was, we'll let you know, but we probably won't. Let's just see who wins. It's gone now. The moment's gone. Mexico have got a chance to capitalise. How many own goals have you scored in your career, Giuliano?
Maybe 2 or 3.
Yeah?
Yes.
Were they good ones, though?
Unfortunately, I have some goals as well.
Yeah.
When you work in defense line, you have to work hard, of course, but sometimes happen.
It can happen. It's part of the job.
Yeah.
What was the worst one? What was the worst memory, the most important own goal you can remember?
I think it was Barcelona against Chelsea in Camp Nou, 2004, I think, where we won that match 2-1, but I scored our goal.
Okay, so luckily it didn't matter too much. Okay, it slowed down a little bit. Mexico playing the waiting game a little. Right, United Arab Emirates, can they make their way out the back? They look like they've been playing quite defensively at the moment, can't seem to get out of their half too easily. Maybe this is a chance. But all there are is green bodies in front of him. And again, Mexico. They're dictating the pace.
Yes.
The Mexicans.
Of course, if you keep the position the ball, the other team can score a goal
I mean,
better for the team.
Maybe this is how the UAE got this far.
Yeah.
By just sitting, defending, and picking off victories with the golden goal or a little counter-attack. But it's going to be a long 5 minutes for them if they keep doing this.
Can be a strategy.
I think you need some kind of strategy in this tournament because it's so bad for the team when you lose a player. Here we go, counter-attack. Mexico just shut it down though.
Foul.
Free kick, here we go. Maybe a chance for UAE. At least to get out of their half. Yeah, definite foul, that one. Cheeky little run. What's he going to do from this position? I'm sure there'll be a very tight Mexican wall. Tried the little lob. Little push, says the referee.
But it's more an easy game than the others.
More easy,
Yeah.
more relaxed. Yeah, less intense than the last semi-final. Definitely, it's a bit more of a waiting game on this one. Two very different styles of play. Lovely little back heel. Oh, getting closer, Mexico. This referee seems to give more free kicks, don't you think?
Yes. It's different kind to
different
see the game.
one. Yeah, some of the tackles we've seen flying in this weekend, a lot of free kicks could have been given, but a lot of the refs have been allowing play to go on and keeping it flowing. But this ref seems to be sticking by his rule book a little bit. Oh, lovely little header, and it's a very good chance. Best chance of the game, Giuliano.
Yes, definitely. Was a counter-attack by Mexico.
Looks like there's no way through. How are they going to crack this code? The UAE code. And here we go, counter-attack. No. Mexico says no. What do you think Argentina will be thinking watching this semi-final?
Argentina play with more intensity. Mexico, Emirates.
Dangerous little run. He got a shot off, but it was blocked. A lot of pressure for no! There it is! Can you believe it? Giuliano completely against the run of play. And they cannot believe it. Didn't see it coming, did you?
No.
Just an intense attack, and it just fell perfectly.
One opportunity in 9 minutes.
Wow. Unbelievable. Ooh. Oh, agonizingly across the goal line. And as the rule books say, you cannot go in that goal area. So that must have been painful for the Mexican players to watch it go that close to the goal. It's not over yet. There's still chance if they can work something. Who knows? Oh, surely it's there! It's the equaliser with 20 seconds left on the clock.
Yes.
Well, that was fantastic. What a semi-final, Giuliano.
Good final.
1-1, 4 players apiece. with 3 seconds on the clock. It's done.
2 goals in 2 minutes, unbelievable.
All right. Well, you've got to say, Mexico deserved that, I think. I think they deserved a goal.
We play 8 minutes with low intensity, patience, pass the ball. In the last 2 minutes, hard work and 2 goals.
Yeah, they were pretty much in their half the whole game for 8 minutes, yeah. So this is the point where they choose who is going to be the man of their team to go one-on-one. First goal wins. Here's the goal from the UAE. Shot off the boards, fell perfectly to their striker who just rolls it in. All came from just a few seconds of pressure. But it wasn't enough. Where did he get that energy for that celebration from? That's unbelievable. And then Mexico, again, it just fell like perfectly off the boards for a little tap in, and again, summoned some energy for that celebration. And it is one-on-one time, starting with a drop ball. Winner takes all. Winner goes into the final against Argentina. Oh,
come on.
I can't bear it, Giuliano. This is horrific. Drop ball from the ref. And our gentleman from the UAE takes control. Pushing forward. No. Okay, the ball stops in the goal area, goes back to the drop ball in the middle. There's the drop ball. Oh, a little slip, could be costly. Little gets his shot away. Possession for Mexico now. Absolute battle. Is he going to have a shot from long distance? Maybe. All you need is a little yard of space to get your shot off. Plays it around him, off the boards. How tired must they be right now, Giuliano?
Oh, the Mexico player have more quality with the ball.
Yeah. Oh, their hearts must be pounding. Don't open your legs or it's an easy nutmeg and it's all over. He's round him, he's there! Oh! And Mexico, from being 1-0 down, are going into the final against Argentina. Absolute heartbreak for the UAE. But look at Mexico. Oh, it's just that little extra bit of quality. Look at his face.
And the other player was tired, I think.
Yeah, you're right, Julian. He did look tired. He just didn't have that spring to get that tackle in. I mean, as we said, it's been a long weekend. They've played a lot of games. And look at what it meant to the Mexican squad. All right, so before we move on, I believe we can go down to Caroline, who's talking with Dani Alves.
That's right, Gendel, and I want to ask Dani, how important is this project to him? I mean, it's Neymar's project, but he's down here of his own free will. Dani Alves, primeiro, muito obrigada pela entrevista. Em segundo lugar, esse projeto aqui é do Neymar, mas você veio, você não tem nenhuma obrigação de estar aqui, mas você quis estar aqui. Por quê?
Olha, eu acredito que primeiro, porque as coisas obrigadas, elas perdem o prazer, né? Então, eu acredito que a importância de estar aqui é poder participar de uma idealização de um projeto tão grandioso como esse. Eu acredito que a importância não só de estar aqui, mas como do que envolve tudo isso, é que hoje o mais difícil é cuidar de pessoas, né? E o projeto foi fundado para isso, para cuidar de pessoas, para gerarem oportunidades para elas. E eu estou muito feliz de estar aqui, é a primeira vez que eu venho. Estava devendo uma visita E espero que seja um dia agradável para todos os presentes e que os objetivos sejam alcançados por parte do Instituto.
So Danny has just said that it's a project that's so amazing. The work that they do, it isn't easy to look after other people here in this day and age, but this is exactly what the Instituto Projeto Neymar Jr is doing, and it's giving people an amazing opportunity. And so he knows that he owes them a little visit, so he has wanted to come down. He's enjoying the day and he's having a fantastic time, as are we all, really. Everyone here, the crowds, everyone's having a fantastic time. So, Danny, thank you so much for speaking to me. Thank you. And enjoy the rest of the day.
Yes, of course.
Thanks, Caroline.
Well, don't go anywhere, people. We have got the women's final coming up very shortly. Don't go anywhere. Come back soon. We'll have a quick break. Back and moments away from our women's semi-final. As you see, a little bit of action from our last semi of the men's, and the tension is building because this is the big one. This is what everyone came for, Giuliano. The final for the women's competition. He's getting a little selfie with Neymar, look. Awesome.
Yes, that's the moment.
So there we go, Brazil versus Italy. Brazil made it here with a 1-0 win over Slovakia. That was a golden goal. Italy beating Japan 1-0 to get themselves into the final. So in the final, it's quite special, Giuliano. They get to come out one by one. Their names get shouted out. Brazil are coming out first.
They deserve that.
So the Brazil team is Andresa Castro, Natasha Almeida, Fernanda Pianado, Marinara Castanheira. I'm probably saying these wrong, Giuliano. Edeli Marielis, Taliana Amparo.
Yes.
Was that good? How's my Brazilian pronunciation on those?
Perfect, definitely perfect.
So there's a little bit more ceremony for this one. Next up, we've got the Italians coming out. The Italian team consists of Jessica Valeri, Esther Costello, Francesca Migliorini, Melissa Venturini, Alessandra Fossi, and Ariano Cirillo. They all look quite relaxed.
Yes.
Have you ever been that relaxed in a final? In the World Cup final, how do you surely you don't come out smiling like that?
Definitely no relax in the World Cup final. And we have a lot of supporters here. It's a kind of pressure as well.
Did you sleep well the night before the World Cup final?
Yes.
Do you sleep at all?
No, yes, I can tell you. We prepare for that, so it was nice.
You were ready. Have you got any? Did you have any superstitions?
No, the personal, my superstition was work hard.
Work hard and play well. All right, Neymar comes out at this point, as you can see. The man himself. Quick little bit of a handshake. They all get a bit of Neymar power going into this final. And he's going to do the coin toss to decide which way they play to. Quick photo first. Hopefully Neymar will tag them all in his Instagram and then they'll all get millions of followers. But smile, look at the smiles. That's a good picture. Good picture. I mean, you've got to be happy to get to the final. You've got to be happy just to get there. Get a photo with Neymar. I mean, that's a good trip. All right, a few handshakes, and soon we will be down to business. So, Giuliano, you saw both semi-finals, obviously. Who do you think is the stronger team out of these two?
Well, physically, Italy is stronger than Brazil. Brazil have 2 or 3 players with a lot of quality to decide this game, this final.
Yeah, quite different styles of play, really. Brazil seem to be very good at taking their time, being patient. And Italy, as you said, yeah, a little bit more physical. Right, Neymar flicks his lucky coin. Looks like Brazil win. That was a fix, probably. I'm joking, of course. I'm joking. So Brazil, kick off, shooting from left to right. And everyone here in the Instituto Projeto Neymar Jr turns their eyes to pitch 1 for this massive final. And we're off. Brazil starting proceedings. Italy going in with a hard tackle straight away, letting them know they're there. That's what you got to do in a final, Giuliano, yeah?
Yes, definitely. And
lovely little clearance off the face.
high intensity on the beginning.
Clearing header, not clear enough. Italy retrieve it. So dangerous when it bounces off the backboard like that, if you can nip in and get the rebound. Lovely turn. Brazil calm it down again. Fair tackle, says the referee. Play goes on. Oh! Put a laces through that one, Giuliano. That was a bit like you hitting it back in your Chelsea days.
Good pressure by Italy.
A lot of intensity. Oh, great little tackle there. Can Brazil get out their own half? Shot blocks. Italy looking stronger so far. A little bit of a shoulder up against the boards. Ref says play on. See, this referee's letting it go. Letting every tackle go. I quite like it like that. I think it's better. Good bit of defending. She just kicked that straight at our commentary booth then, nearly got me. All right, Brazil doing what they've done in the semi, slowing it down a bit. Oh, what a lucky deflection that was. Wow. Ref says no, that was a foul. That looked like a foul to me. Very lucky bit of defending. It just seemed to deflect wide of the goal.
What a start by Italy.
You showed your Brazilian side then, Giuliano. I looked across Giuliano and his hand went to his head.
Sorry.
With that miss. We're meant to be, you know, impartial here.
But Italy are playing better.
They are. Definitely, they're going for the goal, aren't they? They're going for that all-important first goal. Charging forward again, the Italians. Trying to make their way into the corner. Two Brazilians coming to absolutely get the feet in there. It's getting gritty. But you've got to say it's still fair. Haven't seen any really bad tackles flying in as yet. Should probably watch what I say though, it'll probably happen now. Long ball. So in your experience as a defender, in this situation, when it's cagey, how important is it to know when to push forward? It's that...
Italy are doing well because they are in the offense pitch, offense line. So they'll give the opportunity to Brazil to score the goal.
Yeah, they're committing forward. Gives Brazil a chance to counter-attack a bit like this. Ooh, little push there. Chance for a counter-attack for Italy. What can they do? It looks a little bit like hand, well, ball to hand really, and ref's never going to give that, I don't think. Off the boards, didn't get a fortunate bounce back for the Italians.
Italian keep the pressure.
So we're over halfway. A little over 4 minutes to go. In a World Cup final, can you give yourself, can you start dreaming about winning that? Or you have to, it's concentration to the end?
No, you need to start dreaming when you start your career as a footballer.
Wow, well, yeah, good point, I guess so.
Definitely, yes.
Aim high. But when you're on that pitch, surely it's concentration for to the last minute, you know?
Yes, the mentality we need to be different in the final matches. We have 10 minutes here. We know it's a final. We know if you make a little mistake. Wait a second, yellow card.
Oh, yellow card, there we go. She looks actually a little bit in pain there. She's been one of Brazil's strongest players, so hopefully she'll be okay to carry on.
A little mistake in the final game can be important for the final result.
How do you go into a final like that, of that scale, and treat it like a normal match? Or is that impossible to do? You can't do it?
Impossible, yes, definitely possible. Especially because of pressure.
Yeah. All right, 3 minutes to go. I've got to say, Italy, I think, have probably created the better chances at the moment. But we've seen Brazil counter-attack very strong. They've got an amazing ability to make space. And as I say it, there's someone on their own. Oh! On the far post. Couldn't find the target though, Giuliano.
Oh. Italy don't have the same energy like before.
It's been a long weekend.
Yes.
They can go to the beach in about 3 minutes' time though, not yet. Oh, what a chance! Little bit of a shin roller. She must be so annoyed that that didn't go in. It fell to her so well. Couldn't convert it though. Italy still pressing. You've got to remember, these are amateur footballers. This is probably the biggest game they may ever play. A final in Brazil.
In every tournament.
Well,
to play a final is very difficult.
Yeah. But to pit yourself against 16 other countries and get there and be the best, win the tournament, especially away from home if you are Italy, will be a very special moment for them. But they're not there yet. Brazil pushing for a counter-attack, bit of space on that left hand side, brilliantly cut out. Running the clock down a little bit there. That'll be a kick in for Italy.
Now you need to keep the ball. 1 minute left.
No mistakes in the last minute, that's the thing.
Keep the ball.
Well, Italy are going for it. No, they want to do this in normal time. Lovely, oh, the crowd like that. Bit of skill. 40 seconds left on the clock. Absolute battling down that right wing from Brazil. But Italy come away again on the counter-attack. Lovely little ball. If you can get a shot off, you might get a lucky bounce off the boards. We saw that. Player down. 20 seconds to go. All right. Looks like we could be going golden goal again, Giuliano.
Amazing.
Not sure I can handle the stress. The crowd are counting down, and that is it. Time out. Wow, okay. Golden goal in a final.
Wow.
Does it get much bigger than that? I know you can give me the Champions League chat and the World Cup chat, but this is bigger for these guys, surely. This is massive.
Now we're talking about real pressure, eh?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, look at the crowd. There's a live stream. Everyone will be watching back home. Millions. All on your shoulders. It's horrific pressure. Rather than me. Put it that way.
No mistakes, concentration, and creativity.
I mean, in your opinion, would you put on your best attacker or best defender? What would you
attack?
Attack.
If you keep the ball with you, you have the opportunity to score.
And how important do you think it is the energy levels? Because this could go on. This goes on until it goes up. Like it could go on for 5 minutes.
It's a final. It's different.
All right, here we go. Golden goal final. Oh my God! Oh, she got the header in, but it was wide. Ref says drop ball. I think that was because they both fell into the penalty area. You're not allowed to do that. So ref is saying centre circle, drop ball again. Crowd are getting wild around us now. There's the drop ball again. The little chip over. One back, a little bit of a grapple from the Brazilian. Anything goes at this point. All about finding that extra yard of space. It was off the crossbar pretty much. Not that there is a crossbar, but you know what I mean. It was that close. Wide. And a chance to counter-attack. Oh, a little bit of a pull. Oh! A red card which means Brazil are the champions of Neymar Jr Five 2018. Oh, it seemed like a harsh way to lose for the Italians. But the referee obviously thought it was a clear red card. What do you say about that, Giuliano?
It was a clear red card. Yes.
Wow. So, Brazil, here we go, let's see it again. Clearly had the legs of her, and there's the arms around. She knew, she did a little cheeky smile, she knew it was a foul. I don't know if she knew it was going to be red card, but the referee deemed it enough for a red. Oh, what a shame. She's actually still smiling, fair play.
What a moment.
And the Brazilian fans here are ecstatic about that one. So
it's a different kind to be a winner, but it's part of the game.
Yeah, it is. So a red card does mean a goal. Okay, I believe we can go down to Caroline, who are with our women's winners.
Just won. I mean, the crowd are going insane. Meninas, como é que vocês estão se sentindo que agora vocês são campeãs?
Muito emocionante, feliz pra caramba que a gente vai conhecer Paris.
They're so excited, and they've just said that they're really excited because they're going to Paris and they know it. Andressa, de novo você conseguiu. Como é que você está se sentindo?
Estou muito feliz. Não tem como falar, né?
She said she's speechless. I asked her how she's feeling because for the second time today, she's done it for her country. But she's speechless, she's emotional, but she's so happy. And of course, I want to know, what are they planning to do against Neymar and his team? E agora vocês vão jogar contra o Neymar e o time dele.
Fiquei sabendo.
E aí, a tática? E a tática, menina?
É mesmo, a tática não muda. O time que tá ganhando não se mexe.
I said, what's the tactic? And she said, well, we're winning, so we're not changing anything. When it's a Brazilian quote, when a winning team is winning, you touch nothing. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Back to you, Kendall.
All right, thanks, Kaz. Wow, okay. Well, there's your winners. I'm sure we'll be seeing them a bit later, celebrating. But before that, they have a little game against Neymar they've got to do first. And a bunch of his pals, so stay with us for that. And now all eyes are turning towards the men's final. Oh, look at the celebrations, though. Absolutely mobbed the winning Brazilian girl. And they are winning a trip to Paris. Getting a bit of social media in there. Remember the hashtag, of course. Neymar Jr Five. Okay, so next up, the mixed final. This is the big one. 59 teams, mixed teams have been here this weekend. They've battled it out to this point. Our finalists are Argentina versus Mexico. Looking incredibly strong, both teams, both playing very intense attacking football. And it should be a very exciting final. We're going to see the guys being brought on one by one. Give them their moment for a final. Neymar again going to give us the coin toss. So here they come. Argentina, Team Narigas. We've got Pablo Alejandro Bedin, Renzo de Souza, Santiago Emiliano Nuru. I've definitely said that one wrong, sorry, Santiago. Juan Ignaciato Dabrowski, Luca Emmanuel Real, Eduardo Dabalos. Apologies to any Argentinians watching that for my pronunciation. That was terrible, I know. We are broadcasting in 5 different languages, so you can also watch this in Portuguese, Spanish, Polish and Russian. And you can watch every game of every team on Red Bull TV. You select the team, you can see their routes, see everything that went down, every game was shot. So feel free to do that over the weekend. See how these guys got to the final. So our Mexican team, Benjamin Gonzalez, Luis Manuel Torrell, Luis Fernando Bernal, Jose Alberto Garcia, Fernando Carranza and Eddie Ramirez. Right, let's cut to the chase here, Giuliano. Who is your money on? Not that you're a betting man.
Well, we have different teams from the kind of play. We have Argentina with strong physical game.
Oh, look at Neymar's getting his boots kissed.
Yeah.
I like that. If you're going to get a bit of extra power, kiss Neymar's boots. That's going to help.
And a player from Argentina, we know how Brazil and Argentina are opponents on the pitch, but of course they have a respect of Neymar, one of the best players in the world. Big picture. And of course Mexico play with more quality, no hard intensity, but good quality.
You can see from the photo there, you have to say Argentina slightly bigger in stature. A little bit more physical perhaps, but the ability of the Mexican team is unbelievable. Very technical. But to make it to a final, you have to have some kind of game plan, some kind of technique, and these guys have applied theirs to a T to get this far. Little hug from the Argentinians. They've done well to get this far. One more game, 10 more minutes to become Neymar Jr.'s 5 World Final champions and take that spectacular looking trophy back to Argentina. Do you think the crowd are more rooting for Mexico here, the Brazilians?
I think so,
Be
yes.
honest, yeah? Okay. That should make it interesting. All right, there's the whistle, and we're off. Mexico kickoff. So talking of finals, Giuliano, going back to that Champions League final. Stop laughing. Going back to that final where you scored the winning goal, was that final better than the World Cup final, or can you not compare? I bet you've been asked that many a time, but...
Well, as a team, the World Cup was different, was better as a team. But for me, right back, to score it, a winning goal in the Champions League final is almost impossible thinking about this. So I can tell you, nothing is possible in football.
So you're saying the Champions League final was better? You preferred that one? That is massive. That's a big claim. But yeah, the goal.
It's because I scored the winning goal.
Of course, yeah. It was an unbelievable goal. But you committed yourself, you got forward, and it paid off. It's all about those moments. It can be one moment.
Yes, my parents were there, my brothers, my son.
They were all there?
Yes, in Paris. In the final match, yes, it was unbelievable.
That's amazing.
And I started that match on the bank. I played in the second half, just the last 20 minutes.
And you could see that the game was changing, and you and Barcelona were coming back into it, and you're like, now I'll just go on and score.
Me, Larsson, and Iniesta.
Yeah, changed the game.
Yeah.
All right, so it's looking pretty cagey in this final so far, but Argentina on the counter-attack. That's got to be a foul. No, ref says no. Mexico comes straight back. As we've said through this whole tournament, the first goal is so important. Oh, it's so tight there. Trying to thread, overhead kick clearance. That's what we like. Oh, wow. Don't want to lose it there. Kick in for Mexico. Oh, header across the box.
Good play.
It was. Very good play. Feet flying into that corner, trying to retrieve the ball. Mexico retain possession, though. Cheeky little drag back. Don't want to lose the ball there. Oh, that could be in. Wow. That was very... Oh, that's a penalty. Was that for a handball? I think it may have been. If it is, that's very harsh. Or did he go into the box? Let's look at the replay. No, he didn't step in. Oh, they're saying he... I think they're saying he went in the box. It's very harsh. Yes, I think that's harsh, to be honest. I don't know. I'd like to see that replay again. Didn't look like handball. Maybe on the line. I guess on the line is in. So Argentina with everything to do. They are now down to 4 men. How important could that goal be, Juliana?
Now Argentina go forward, of course. And Mexico need to try to make the counter-attack to score the second goal.
But they definitely can't concede again. If they concede another goal, it's all over. Yeah. So they've got to be careful. 6 minutes still to go, so there's a, you know, in Neymar Jr.'s 5, that's a long time. They are pressing for the second goal, Mexico, though. Trying to make the use of this extra man. Make use of the space. Going long, it's 2v1. This is a massive chance. Oh! Using the walls, using the walls.
Using the walls, it's very important. Good counter-attack, good play, good pass. 2-0.
And it's all about being in the right place at the right time. His face then looked like a man who started to believe they're going to win this. And you've got to say, it could be all over now. Oh, they're completely outnumbering them. You've got to say, going to be very, very difficult for Argentina to get back into this match now. It's 3 versus 5, and Mexico know how to keep the ball, keep possession, use the space, and I'm sure they're going to make extra chances and try and finish them off and outplay them. Look at this, surely that... Oh! Oh! What a chance! You don't want to miss them in a final, do you?
Was an easy ball.
So easy. Argentina need a little bit of luck, maybe. They need something to go their way. Argentina lose it there. They're so vulnerable, and they have. Mexico come away. So much space. Can Argentina make this counter-attack? Oh, and they have!
What a goal.
Oh! That's a big goal, Juliana. Yes. That's a big goal.
Counter-attack. Quick.
Now the guy who missed the easy one here is going to be ruining that. A glimmer of hope for Argentina here. Mexico desperately trying to finish this off. It's given them a little bit of a lift, Argentina, and they are fighting their way forward. They just need that little bit of composure. I've got to say, it'd be pretty fantastic if they got it to 2-2. We'd have a game on our hands then. Long ball, went for the first time header. Wasn't enough, and Argentina can counter-attack again. Long ball nearly made it, but that was enough. And you've got to say that's it, Giuliano. That's got to be it.
Good goal. Intelligent player.
I think surely they're beaten. There's a long ball.
We have 2 players to play 3 minutes. It's difficult for Argentina now.
Very difficult. It's going to be a long 3 minutes for them. Or it could be very quick if Mexico finish them off. Maybe they want to win in style, completely get the 5 goals. So 4v2. 2 minutes 20 left before Mexico. See a long ball, look at the space down this far end of the pitch. One long ball should do it. There it is.
Yeah, it's very difficult.
This surely it. There it is. And that is number 4. And Mexico are 1 minute and 50 seconds from becoming the Neymar Jr 5 world champions. And you've got to feel for the Argentinian man on his own, looking at that wall of green. He's still going though. Dips past one. Could he be? Oh my goodness! Oh, that is his moment. I don't care what happens. He will always have the moment. He went past 4 Mexicans and slid it home. All right. Surely he can't do the impossible. It's like, if this was a movie, it'd be Die Hard. One man on his own, battling his way, but it's too much for him, surely. Off the board. It's all over. There we go. Mexico are the champions of Neymar Jr 5 2018. Worthy winners, you've got to say.
Yes. Nice match. Argentina play hard, but Mexico play with intelligence. Good defense line, a lot of quality of the players. Yes, Mexico is the winner.
And you've got to say, it could have been the other way round. It was the first 2 goals. It was them getting that advantage. Just, it made it almost impossible for Argentina to come back. They did get 1 back and two in the end, but there was too much space on the pitch at that point and it was all over. But look at that, Mexico winners this year. They're already starting the party, and so they should. Amazing how the energy suddenly seems to come back when they win, because they looked pretty tired. Every team's looked pretty tired coming into the semis and the final, but it's all been worth it. They're taking that trophy back to Mexico, and so they should. All right, I think we can go down to Caroline, who's with one of the Mexican players.
Who is pretty much out of breath. You have just won. You have just won. I don't know if it's quite sunk in just yet. How happy are you?
¿Qué tan feliz soy?
Puede hablar en español.
Ah, ok. Estoy muy feliz. Mis compañeros también. Nos costó mucho trabajo venir aquí. Gracias a todas las personas que nos apoyaron, a Esteban, que es parte de esto, a mi familia, a mi bebé, a mi hermano, a mi mujer. Muchas gracias.
He said thank you to everyone. He included absolutely everyone in his family there, his mother, his wife, his child. He said that it took so much hard work and it was such a long journey to get here, that him and his teammates and everyone, they are just so happy that they've made it. You're going to Paris.
Sí, por fin se me hace. Llevan como 3 veces que se me niega.
Well, I'm very excited for you. Congratulations. Well done. Now they're going to go off to prepare because they're going to be playing against Neymar and his team.
Well, I mean, you win a tournament, you do that, you're world champions, and your prize is winning Neymar when you're exhausted. So, you know, I'll tell you what, it is going to be a treat to play in, but I bet they're feeling pretty tired and Neymar's going to be pulling a few tricks on them.
Well, of course, the Mexico players are very happy with this title. they have a new challenge. Play against Neymar, one of the best players of the world, with his friends, and have fun. I think I have fun because the more difficult was to win this tournament, and they deserve that.
Exactly, this is their time to have a bit of fun, relax, enjoy their football, because I'm sure the last few games have been pretty stressful to get to this point, but they've done it. They win a trip to Paris. They're going to see Neymar over there, so they've got a pretty awesome prize out of it, and they still get to play the man himself. Don't tackle him too hard, that's all I'd say. He might not like that when they go to Paris. He'll probably remind you of that, if they can get anywhere near him. He's just been hanging out today, soaking in the atmosphere, but now he's ready to get back to his roots and have a little game with the new world champions.
Yeah, what experience for the guys. Play against Neymar, top quality player in the world, 2 World Cups, PSG, amazing.
You should get down there, Giuliano, get out there.
I'm old. I'm 42 now.
42, you're never too old for five-a-side, that's okay. All right, here comes Neymar and his crew. All right, Neymar, there you see, he is the captain. Then we've got Gustavo Zhao. Zhao, help me out. How do I say these? Giuliano, come on.
Gil, João, Leo Picon.
Okay, thank you so much. Apologies to any Brazilians.
Okay.
It's quite difficult. And then we've got Jose Garcia, Luis Torrell, Fernando Carranza, Ida Hernandez, Luis Bernal, Eddie Ramirez, Benjamin Gonzalez. They are your world champions, taking on Neymar and his crew, who probably know their way around a pitch this size. I think it's safe to say they're going to know what they're doing, so this could be quite interesting. How do you think it would go down if Mexico win this game?
Well, if I scored the goal in the Champions League final, nothing is impossible.
Exactly. How did you celebrate when you won the World Cup final?
Well, I don't, in the hotel before the game, I wasn't thinking about celebrate a goal in the Champions League final. For me, my word was a passing goal, cross for the Larsson, Eto'o, Ronaldinho Gaúcho. So it was a good surprise, and I put my hands on the face, and there was a lot of motion to celebrate, yeah.
I can imagine. But can you remember it very clearly? You remember everything, or is it a bit of a blur now?
No, yes. I remember some things, yeah.
So when you go to Barcelona, are you treated like a king now every time you go back over there?
Yes.
Free drinks in every bar.
Almost. No, the people really respect me about this. And of course, when you score the winning goal, it's different.
Yeah, that's how you become a legend. And at a club like that, that's pretty special. Neymar giving a bit of love back to the fans. Grew up here as a kid, played on this very pitch. Well, not this pitch, obviously, because this is new, but played in this area. Rumour has it he did his very first drag back in this location. Did his first overhead kick at the age of 3, right here. I may be exaggerating a little bit, but I'm pretty sure he probably did do that. Incredible what they've done here with the Instituto Projeto Neymar. It's got incredible sporting facilities. Obviously amazing football pitches, there's a sports hall, but so much other education goes on here. They've got a music hall, they've got They do other classes for kids inside here. Got a swimming pool. They've got a judo area. Amazing place for the local community. Founded by Neymar and run by his family. Neymar's too busy doing photos with everyone and saying hi to all his mates that he probably grew up with at school. All right, we're going to get a quick photo. Look at Dani Alves, looks well cool. Rocking the all-white outfit. I couldn't pull that off. There's no way I could wear that. But he makes it look quite good. I love the way Dani Alves is in the photo and he's not even playing.
He's one of the best friends.
Yeah.
By Neymar.
He's just like, come on, they all want me in the photo. I'll get in there. He should play in his outfit, I reckon. Look how stoked the Mexicans look over the moon with that photo. They're going to love that. All right, looks like is Dani doing the coin toss? He is. I've got to say, Neymar's team look a lot fresher. They look like they've got energy. Rocking their fancy matching yellow boots. They look the part, but can they take down the Neymar Jr.'s 5 world champions? Have they got the discipline? Have they got the... Do you think they've worked out their tactics here?
He's in vacation now, Neymar. Just having fun, but now he will play with his friends, enjoy, have fun, and try to win, of course.
Of course he will. All right, here we go then. Oh, he gives it back. Good sportsmanship and a little bit cheeky, as if to say, go on, come at us first. Mexico are going to fancy their chances, though. They've come a long way. Oh, no way! Would you believe? Right, Neymar, off you go. Off you go. Neymar, that's it. You're done. No, I get the feeling. Oh, a few boos from the crowd. Neymar's team are 1 down. Surprisingly, Neymar didn't go off the pitch there.
This goal was just to wake up the Neymar's team.
Wow, there could be an upset on the cards. Neymar's not got into the game yet, Giuliano's, you know, haven't felt his presence yet. He's hovering though.
No intensity yet.
He's pushing right on though, look at him. Just waiting for something to come to him. There's the long ball. There we go. Oh, it was too easy. That was too easy. I think there was too much respect shown in the Mexican defence there. They stood off him. Got to put the tackle in there, surely. Too easy. Easiest goal he'll ever score in his career, that. How do you deal? Okay, you're one of the greatest. Oh, hang on, he's going to score again, is he? Oh, cheeky. As a right back of your calibre, how would you prepare for playing someone like Neymar? Can you actually defend against him?
These days, no. Definitely not.
Not at 42.
But of course, when I played in my career and in Europe, of course, FC Barcelona and Chelsea, the best players in the world was playing the Champions League against me. So yeah, I need to prepare
And you showed him how to do it at the other end. Oh, what a miss! What a miss! Oh, that's how you let Neymar down. He sets you up with a sitter, and then you put it wide. Dear me.
I played against Thierry Henry, against Lionel Messi sometimes, Shevchenko, Kaká, the best players in my generation.
And did you have different... Oh, there it is, number 2. Did you have different techniques for each player individually, or you just knew you had to give them a half a yard or give them a bit more?
No, don't give too much space for these players because
they'll be off.
Very intelligent with the ball, have a lot of quality with the ball, abilities. But no, always the same way, but with hard work.
And those kind of games, it's concentration more than anything, being aware because they're so clever.
As a professional, you know how important is the mentality. To be a professional player, to play in the big teams, big competitions, you need to prepare for this.
Okay, so 2-1 to Neymar and pals. But you never know. Oh, hang on. Is he going to miss? Oh, unselfishly gives it away, and it may cost them. Come on, Mexico. Give them a fight. Don't stand off him. Keep an eye on those feet. All right, that's just cheeky. Oh, yes! What a challenge! Oh, he didn't like that, and Neymar won it straight back. Oh, free kick. Ref did not like that at all. Oh, little grin. He didn't like being tackled. Well, that Mexican's going to have an amazing moment when he watches it back on Red Bull TV. The moment he nicked the ball off Neymar. And he's away. Oh, he's going to use his pace here. Oh, that's what we came to see, folks. It's those kind of skills that he used to do as a young man on these very parts. Many years ago. Well, not that many. He's only 26 years old. Little through ball. They still can't get this third goal, though, Giuliano.
Mexico worked hard in defense, 3 against 4.
They're doing very well to hold on this long with only 3 players. With a man down and Neymar on the pitch, I suppose. That's quite a big part of it. It's almost like watching a kid play with his big brother. That was beautiful. Little lob. Oh, that would have been gorgeous if it had lobbed that one straight in. It wasn't to be. Oh, little trip. He's having a shocker. About 3.5 minutes left of this. It'd be great if Mexico could get one back. Can they? Oh, so close. Through ball, surely. No! Oh, dear. Oh, Neymar just laughs at his friend's face.
It wasn't too good.
Terrible. They made a little sub from Neymar's team.
Here in Brazil, we have a lot of kind of this match, football 5. We call futsal. So the Brazilian players started to play football in the small pitch with small ball, 5 against 5.
So did you play a lot of it when you were there it is. There's goal number 3. So were you playing a lot of this style when you were a kid?
Yes.
It's ingrained. Every player goes through it.
I can tell you, Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, Romario, Neymar, they all started the football 5 in Brazil. It's different. You have more contact with the ball. You need to work more with the ball. Of course.
What do you think it installs in you? Does it install movement? A lot more movement. That's the one thing that you learn from playing this kind of game. Oh!
Mexico. No, not just about movement. It's more about the contact with the ball, abilities, the quality, the skills, something like that.
Being comfortable on the ball when it's this fast. Okay, so it's 3 playing 2. We've got about 1 minute 50 left. Anything could happen. Neymar made a few subs, but the man himself is still out there. They can't quite finish this off. Oh yeah, they can. They can. I spoke too soon. 4-2. And there's 1 Mexican player left, all on his own. It's going to be a long minute for him. Shoot! Oh, they're getting cheeky now. Surely this could be it. They're going to finish it off. Neymar's just sitting in a defensive role. Oh, they're toying with him. It's like a cat playing with a mouse. Batting him back and forth before they do that. Oh! No. That's what you get for being cheeky. Come on, Mexico.
30 seconds.
Oh, lovely! Only Neymar to beat. That could be difficult. That's quite scary. You take it past 2 players and then Neymar's in front of you. Ten seconds to go. Can he hold out? Just hold out for 10 seconds. Come on. Oh. There was 2 seconds on the clock, but he couldn't do it. They left it to the final moment. Here we go, let's see that goal again. A little bit of showboating back and forth, showing the touch. I think I'll go that way. No, I won't. I'll go that way. Cheeky back heel. And that's that. All right, we've got another game coming up. Oh, that's the skill we all wanted to see. Absolutely left him for dead there, and then the little chip wasn't quite on target. That would have been a goal of the day. There's another one. Didn't quite, that was going in, I reckon. But it wasn't enough. Oh, that's it. The nutmeg and away. All a bit too easy for that man. We've got one more game to go. The Brazilian team, the winners today, and Neymar yet again stays on and plays with more friends of his, this time the women. So we've got Neymar Jr, of course, Andressa Alves, who plays for FC Barcelona, Aline Calan, Erica Cristiano, Raquel Freestyle. I'm guessing she's good at freestyle with a name like that. And of course we've got the Brazil team, our winners today, Andrea Castro, Mariana Castanheira. The obligatory photo. Now you see, the Brazilian women, they've had a little rest. Maybe they can take Neymar down. What do you think, Giuliano?
It's a good Neymar team, yeah. Andressa Alves from FC Barcelona, very good player. Erica from PSG. Wow, against Brazil, the World Cup winner. Have fun.
It's going to be an interesting game.
Daniel Alves is back.
Of course he is. Back in his fancy white suit to do the coin toss, getting the photo. Looking pretty sharp in those glasses. All the players are getting their own little individual photos. Hopefully they'll use the hashtag Neymar Jr 5. Written 5, not the number. If you want to have a look at any social media, have a look at that hashtag. There's plenty of photos flying around from the whole weekend and indeed the whole tournament so far. This whole thing has been going on since October 2017 and the last qualifier was in July of 2018, so it's a massive tournament, a lot of organisation, lots of events. All leading to this moment, and now Brazil have won it and they get to play with their hero. So it's all pretty special. So Dani Alves, different style of right back to you, would you say?
No. Well, we are Brazilians, so our kind of to be a right back is to be more offense than the European right backs. So Dani is more offense than me. Of course, he has more titles. He was better than me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Definitely, yes.
You're too humble.
Especially because, of course, he's a very good person as well.
Yeah. Well, you scored your fair share of belters, so don't worry about that. All right. Ten minutes of women's top football then. And Brazil, ooh, lovely little chip there. But Neymar's team, there are some very skillful players. Erica from PSG. Andressa Alves plays for Barcelona. So they're not just friends necessarily of Neymar. They've all got their own skills. It's going to be quite an entertaining game, I believe. But can Brazil go one better than the boys and beat Neymar on his own turf? Counter-attack from Brazil. Looking for a little chip ball to Neymar.
We have top-class players in Neymar's team. Play Champions League, Europe, good quality.
Oh, he nips his way in there, nicks the ball straight back. But he was surrounded by Brazilian defenders. I think we could have a game on here.
Yeah.
I think this could be interesting. All right, Team Neymar and friends pushing on, holding it, lovely little scooped ball wide. A few little keepy-ups, trying to show freestyle credentials. getting quite tasty in the women's game. Final game of the day. It's a good one. Oh. Interception there, and then an interception straight back from Neymar. Cheeky step over, back heel. Oh, he's dictating everything from the middle there. Strolling around. But they haven't scored yet. Come on, surround him, Brazil. Get round him. Oh, lovely little dip of the shoulder, and he's away. Exactly how you said. Just can't give him any room, Giuliano. Can't give him any space at all.
No, Neymar.
He'll make a fool of you.
This is about football 5 in Brazil. Don't have a lot of space.
Oh!
Yes!
There we go! And from nowhere, Brazil are in the lead. There could be an upset. And we're about halfway through the game. Anything can happen. It's only going to take a little bit of Neymar magic, and I'm sure they'll be back on level terms. But can Brazil use this advantage? The intensity's definitely dropped a little since the actual women's final. Lovely control on the chest. Trying to get a second goal, but counter-attack Neymar with the early shot, trying to get one back straight away. Brilliant tackle though. No way through. Four minutes and 15 seconds left. And still Neymar's team haven't got a goal. He looks like he's got a bit of intent here though. Oh, no! Couldn't find the angle. I think they want it though. I think they want to get one back. I think Neymar's team are desperate at least to score.
Yes.
They won't want to be beaten here, surely.
It's a friendly game, okay, but of course you want to win.
Are they ever that friendly though? Neymar getting hounded by the Paps in that corner. Can they find a way through the yellow brick wall that is Brazil? No, not this time. He can't do it. He can't find a way through. It's going to take something special indeed. Oh, be careful there. He's sniffing around. He'll pick off any loose ball and make you pay for it. Free kick, ref says handball.
And Brazil are playing very well.
Very well. Showing the Mexicans how it is done. Oh! That was amazing. Mark my words, she will go to Red Bull TV, dig out that clip, and it will go viral on her Instagram, I'm sure. They're doing a little drag back around Neymar. They're doing anything, little pullback of his shirt. Armband gets dropped. Can they nick one back? What do you think, Giuliano? Is this, they could do this.
A good surprise.
Yeah, maybe.
1 minute.
Minute to go. A minute to not lose it for the Brazilians. Oh, they've not only gone and done it, they've scored another goal. Wow. 2-0 to Brazil. Neymar and friends 0. And down to 3 players. It's not very often he gets beaten on his home turf, I'm sure.
That's it.
They're still trying though, 20 seconds left. Too little too late, I imagine. But he's not giving up. He's going to try and go on his own all the way. And he has! Well, he did it, but I think it's going to be all over in a matter of seconds. It is all over. Ref blows his whistle. There we go. What a fantastic end to the day, Giuliano. Incredible stuff.
First of all, it's always good to see Neymar play. He's one of the best players in the world. What a quality, ability, and the Brazilian team played very well against the Brazilian Neymar's friends. It was nice.
And how special, I mean, the whole day for these amateur players who've come from all over the world. You know, 75 teams have all been here, got to watch Neymar play and take part in this finals. It's been an incredible event. Okay, well that is it from us in the commentary booth. Giuliano, thank you very much for today.
My pleasure.
And I think we can go down to Caroline, who is with the man himself, Neymar Jr.
That's right, Gendel, I am, and he's looking pretty tired. Neymar, você ganhou e perdeu como é que você está se sentindo?
Eu não gosto de perder, não. mas encontramos um time muito bom, né? O time que ganhou a competição, então parabéns para as meninas. Fico feliz, né, de ver o futebol feminino sendo cada vez mais visto, cada vez mais apoiado. Né? Então acho que é parabenizar todas as meninas que participaram do torneio e principalmente as campeãs.
He said that he doesn't really like to lose, but it's lovely to see that women's football is getting the attention and it's growing and growing and becoming more popular and better. And of course, he said it's always good to win, but well done to the ladies who managed to take one from him. And his friends, of course. E Neymar, eu também queria te perguntar sobre o Instituto Projeto Neymar Jr, porque eu sei que os planos já vêm há anos e anos. Hoje se realizou, a gente consegue ver um complexo enorme e tudo. Ele é exatamente o que você imaginava todos aqueles anos atrás?
É exatamente do jeito que eu imaginei, né? Na cidade onde eu passei praticamente a maior parte da minha infância, então eu fico muito contente, muito feliz de estar realizando esse projeto aqui, né? Ajudando muitas crianças carentes daqui do bairro, né? Porque eu não tive essa oportunidade, então desde quando meu pai, juntamente com minha mãe, teve esse projeto em mente e começou a me passar, eu comecei a acreditar na ideia, nossa família começou a acreditar, então eu agradeço a Deus por ter me dado esse dom de jogar futebol, né? E com isso poder ajudar muita gente.
I asked Neymar if the Instituto Projeto Neymar Jr has actually become exactly what they imagined all those years ago, and he said that it has, and he's really pleased. He thanks God, he thanks his parents, because it was something that they came on board with, and he has now decided and got involved, and he got behind it, and after all the hard work, it's something that can benefit the people that are exactly from here, where he grew up, where he was raised, where he was born, and it's for his community. So it's a fantastic project that is really close to his heart. E você tem algumas palavras para falar como que você estava sentindo hoje?
Não tenho, acho que não tenho palavras para dizer o que estou sentindo hoje. A felicidade é muito grande. Agradeço ao Dani também, que no meio da sua recuperação, no meio das suas férias, veio prestigiar, veio conhecer o Instituto, veio prestigiar o torneio, então fico muito feliz com todo mundo.
Muito obrigada, Neymar. Pode curtir. I asked Neymar how he was feeling the whole of today, what were his emotions, and he said, I'm pretty speechless. I mean, I'm so pleased. My friend Danny, who's injured, Danny Alves that is, was injured, but he still managed to come down. He gave his support. It was lovely to see everyone from the community. I mean, the crowd love him, and the energy is just fantastic. The atmosphere all day has been brilliant. And so it leaves me with just a few words to say that today has been great, and if any of you want to catch up and watch the whole show again, you can watch all the qualifiers, all the matches, and you can do so on Red Bull TV. And of course, from the 24th to the 28th of July, you get to watch Red Bull Romaniacs, and that is the Enduro Motor Rally that is happening in Romania. So make sure that you tune in and you do not miss it. Well, guys, thank you. I'm sure that Gendel and Giuliano have had just as much fun as I have. Well done to the winners, Mexico and Brazil. They will be going to Paris. They will be hanging out with Neymar and spending a weekend there. It's been fantastic from all of us here. We are so happy, and thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.